of Venezuela. So a Hungarian has made the final in the men's, and a Hungarian has made the final in the women's competition. Time now for the gold medal match here at the Budapest Grand Prix of 2022.
Representing Hungary, és Olaszország képviseletében representing Italy, Alberta Santuccio.
Athletes announced out here. Now it's the turn of the officials.
Referees of this final, Olivier Bastis, Matthias Neckermann, and Ana Clara Rodriguez. Please be prepared for the final.
A sprinkling of officials from will take control of the match. Santuccio has 2 World Cup bronze medals. Barcelona 2014, Tallinn 2018. She has a Grand Prix bronze medal as well, Bogota 2017. Going up against Anna Kuhn, who's yet to win her first senior medal. Mina Borshak gets the match underway. This for the gold medal at the second epee Grand Prix of the season. Alberta Santuccio of Italy taking on Anna Kuhn of Hungary. She's in her backyard looking for her first medal. What colour will it be? These fencing Grand Prix are the majors of the circuit. There are 3 in each of the 3 different weapons. 1 series, 9 cities around the globe. Budapest has been the proud host of this epee Grand Prix for many years. And it's mega points for these athletes as well. The Grand Prix circuit is combined with the World Cup circuit, which has 5 World Cups, 3 Grand Prix. We get a minute of passivity, so the pair of them will get the P yellow cards. I'm sure if you've been watching, you know what that's all about now. Trying to find a way through Santuccio. Kuhn staying super patient. Both massive nations. Wow, final action is a remise, which is good for Santuccio. So the first attack didn't land. She closed the distance right up and was able to hit in close quarters. We'll get a look at it here from Santuccio's point of view. She missed that first one, and that's when she hit as she got in close quarters. Kuhn a little flat-footed on that first hit. Oh, but that's something very special. You're going for a target there the size of a, well, just slightly bigger than the tip of your weapon. And it's only there for a fraction of a second to flick over the top and land. That was superb. These two nations, big superpowers of fencing. Hungary known for its, predominantly for its sabre and epee fencers. Italy for just a conveyor belt of medal-winning athletes being produced year in, year out. Italian fencers tend to have a bit more feel and play the game much more technical and tactical, textbook fencing from the Hungarians. And sticklers for the technique being absolutely perfect. So, well, you can read it for yourselves. Nothing between the two as we go to the minutes break. Gold medal up for grabs here at the second epee Grand Prix of the season here in Budapest. Beautiful Hungarian capital. See the two athletes getting some instruction from their coaches. Changing the guard as well for most countries after the Olympic cycle. So we're seeing new coaches leading their athletes out for the countries. Second period of this gold medal match between Alberta Santuccio and Anna Kuhn. And it is Kuhn who opens up a lead early doors. They faced each other on 5 occasions, these two, but 4 of them were pool matches up to 5 points, so you can't really use those statistics. They're not. A 15-hit match is obviously 3 times the total score, but it's more than that. There's more time to build your tactics. There's more time, believe it or not, to throw in little deliberate mistakes, if you like, and allow your opponent to score a hit against you in order to get 3 back later on in the fight. So they've only had 1 match up to 15, and that was way back in 2013 at the World Cup in Bratislava. And on that occasion, Santuccio won the fight 15-12. But even that, it's so long ago and in a different category when they were juniors. It doesn't have too much of a bearing on this match here. For the record, they last met in the Barcelona World Cup in February 2020 in the pools, where, well, the first round, I should say, where it was Santuccio who won the match 5-3. again, it is Kun who opens things up here. And straight away, Santuccio, well, she can't afford to wait and to sit on this. She has to close things up, because we're coming to the end of the second period. They'll go to another break here. Certainly don't want to go into a break down against your opponent going into the final period. You know, the pep talk they're going to get from their coach is really going to build them up. Another chance for the coaches to earn their bucks. Nice clear instruction here from the Italian coach, nodded in agreement by Alberta Santuccio, a year older than her opponent, but at the moment there's absolutely nothing between them here. Anna Kuhn getting her instructions, and she also looking very measured, very patient. So we go into the third period of this women's epee gold medal match at the Budapest Grand Prix. All square between Kun and Santuccio. 3 minutes to find out who is going to get this Grand Prix medal. Alberto Santuccio getting off to the best of starts. Well, you just can't separate these two. They're patiently plugging away, but it's this thing about scoring consecutive hits. It's just not happening in this match. And it has all the markings of one that is going to go to extra time. So now we need to keep our eyes on the clock. So, as soon as you say it, it happened. 2 consecutive hits for Alberta Santuccio, and Anna Kuhn, with 1 minute and 7 seconds left in this final, needs now to go after her opponent. She doesn't need to rush, but she does need to go after her. Well, Kuhn now in a whole world of pain. Inside 40 seconds. She's pressed when she was 2 down, but didn't finish it off. And now it's her opponent that's gone after her. So Santuccio being pressed back to the back line, a bit more pressure, but again, going into distance, not finishing the attack, stepping away, but not quick enough. And Santuccio is running away with this one. In close quarters, are at the 4th time of asking. Santuccio gets another hit ahead. And as Kuhn goes chasing after this, that 2-hit lead that was built up at 8-6, all of a sudden is massive because Kuhn has had to go after it and had to chase it down. So Santuccio can see the tactic, and that's how these epee fights are happening these days. Getting a lead and then clinging onto it at the end of the time. It's fascinating tactically. You have to be so disciplined once you've got the lead to stay alert. But Santuccio is just 2 away from the target score of 15 here, and a Grand Prix gold medal. She's got a bronze with the Grand Prix, the Grand Slams, if you like, of fencing back in Bogota in 2017. Santuccio has now got a gold here in Budapest, her first ever Grand Prix win, and she's taken it at a canter in the end, if you just look at the scoreline, but it was a tactical masterclass from the Italian. She's the champion of Budapest 2022. Wasn't to be for Anna Kuhn. She just let it sneak away from her in the 3rd period. Alberta Santuccio found a way to go 2 up in the 3rd and final period. And that 8-6 lead ended up as a 15-7 win. And once she'd put the pressure on and the clock pressure was put on to a Hungarian, the job was done. And Santuccio takes the crown here in Budapest. Confirmation that Alberta Santuccio takes her first ever Grand Prix win here at the Budapest Epee Grand Prix with a 50